What's bigger than Victoria and Tasmania combined and is home to over 10% of every fish species in the world? So if you haven't worked it out, we're talking today about the new release from the Royal Australian Mint. It is the new Great Barrier Reef $5 1 ounce silver domed coin. The domed coins from the Royal Australian Mint have been incredibly popular with collectors, and it's expected that this series will be no different. So I've got high hopes for it. This is the first in a new series. Some of the other coins they've done in the past have been like the Moon, the Sun, and the Earth. They've also done the Milky Way and a few other different interesting dome-shaped coins. One of the things that I really like about the domed coins is how vibrant the color is. One in particular was the Milky Way coin. When you looked at it, it almost felt like if the design started to move, that wouldn't have surprised me. It was a really, really impressive, vibrant coin. So I've got big expectations for this one. Alrighty, let's take it out. Have a look. So the series is called Beauty, Rich and Rare, which is a line out of the Australian National Anthem. So the Royal Australian Mint have started doing, I think it's more environmentally conscientious packaging. It gets a mixed reviews from collectors. Personally, I don't really like it. It just feels a bit cheap. But I see where they're going with it, and I do think it's a good initiative overall, but I think maybe it needs a little more refinement. So you've got this tissue paper to protect the outer packaging, and there it is. So the certificate is just a card here. So the total mintage is 7,500. So I'm sure it will be a very, very popular series, also given that it's the first in a series. But it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of boring. There's not, like, there's color on it, but it's just a school of fish. I sort of thought that maybe the Great Barrier Reef, it's known for its vibrant colors. There's all, such a vast range of colors that you see when you're there, but they've just done a school of fish, and that's sort of it. There's not, I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. I'll get some extra footage and we'll give you a closer look at it, but I think it's a great design. You've got a shark in there, you've got some coral with, I think it might be a clownfish, and the denomination there as well, the $5 face value. So I think it's a good design. I just think it's lacking in what I'd come to really enjoy about the domed coins, which was the vibrant colors. Take it out and have a look at the obverse. Okay, they've actually done, there's a nice bit of detail on the obverse here as well. Once again, I'm not sure how clear that will be. So I think that's either coral or that's waves in the ocean. I can't actually quite make that out. It's not immediately clear to me. Jodie Clark effigy of Queen Elizabeth in the center there, and yeah, a little more, I guess, reef references up in the upper left hand area there. If you can identify what exactly that is, feel free to put a comment in the comments section and let me know. I'd love to learn a little more about the Great Barrier Reef. I actually was fortunate enough to go and swim up there on a holiday. I went up to Cairns and went out onto the reef and had a swim, and even swam with a turtle, which was quite incredible, something I never thought I'd end up doing, but there you go. So as mentioned earlier, this is the first in a new series, the Beauty, Rich and Rare series from the Royal Australian Mint. I've got to be honest, I've found it to be underwhelming. I'm sure it will be very popular with the collecting community, as the first in many of these unique series tend to be, but if I'm completely honest, I could take it or leave it. I think they had tremendous potential, and they could have really shown off the capabilities of the color printing they do on the coins here. But it feels like it's a little bit of a conservative design. Like they really haven't, I guess it's a pun, they haven't pushed the boat out with the full sort of, they haven't gone for a very broad palette in terms of the colors that they could have used. So again, I'm sure it'll be really popular, but for me, it's a little underwhelming. But I do love any of the domed coins, so it's got that going for it, and a mintage of 7,500, as I said. So I've got a few of these available at the moment on thompsonscoins.com. If you're watching this, a few months after the release date, it's most likely that they will have sold out. So I'm sorry about that, but I hope you enjoyed watching the video anyway. And if you take a look on our website, there's a pretty broad range of interesting coins. So I'm sure there'll be something there that interests you. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch at www.thompsonscoins.com, or you can reach me directly at matt@thompsonscoins.com, and I'll be happy to have a chat. Thanks a lot for watching.